Let's see, saying, in your knowledge and research, will the elimination diet or specific food or natural medicine in your not reverse diabetes? Well, that's a very, it depends on how you're classifying, like what technically diabetes is. And we talk about type 2, right? So I think it depends on like what you call like technical, like what levels, whether it's A1C and X, Y, and Z would technically classify. I do know people. We've had people in the Swole fam that were like diagnosed with diabetes and did this kind of stuff, and they didn't have it anymore. I think everyone's different. It depends on how long your body has been under this kind of barrage of garbage food or um, constant like sugar levels and what your metabolic function. I think some people have the ability to be a little bit more metabolically flexible, like fix their problems, and other people could be genetics, like that could be. And this is where it comes into the conversation when it comes to genetics. When people say, "Well, it's my genetics," it's something the other. Look, anyone can be healthier than where you are now. Now, if your parents were morbidly obese and you were poisoned for 20, 30 years growing up, or 20 years, whatever it is, yeah, you might be, behind the starting line a couple hundred yards, but it doesn't mean you can't make massive improvements. And you might be more predisposed to storing extra body fat. That doesn't mean you can't get rid of the body fat that you have. It doesn't mean you can't make massive improvements. It just might mean that you have to be much more vigilant in your approach because of your parents, because of your upbringing, going through puberty and all these different things while you're morbidly obese, going through these hormonal changes, which really imprints hard. It's very hard to undo that shit when you're like obese when you're a child. So I think it really depends on a lot of those other things, but it's definitely possible.